Hello everyone, Specter here, and welcome to Star Citizen. Today we are going to take a look at the Aegis Retaliator. The Aegis Retaliator is a torpedo bomber in Star Citizens, and I believe is one of the strongest torpedo bomber indeed. Yup, because you got 6 size 9 torpedoes, which is called like the capital ship killer. Okay, currently available in game. Alright, so you got 6 of those torpedoes, so it's quite impressive. But before I talk more about it, let's get to it first. In here is a cockpit, and over here is a man turret with 2 size 3 laser repeaters. This ship is quite big, so you got a lot of VTOL engines, kind of help it to take off or land. You got a turret up there as well. At the bottom you can still see another man turret with 2 size 3 laser repeaters. And the turret up there, which is another turret. So this ship, you got a lot of turrets. Alright, so basically we finished the outside of it. So let's get inside of the ship. You have 2 points of entry. So both of them are elevators. Which quite nice. It's nearly as same as the hammerhead, okay, but maybe smaller. Alright, so this is the mid section of the ship, or kind of, okay, very close to the front. Over here you can see there's a hole, which is a docking entry, and up there as well. So in the future you may use it for docking to another ship. Alright, so in order to get to the bridge or cockpit, you need to go to here. So after you walk out from the elevator, you need to go to the bridge, then you just keep turning in here. Make sure your torpedo is on your right hand side. Alright, these are the torpedoes. Alright, then you will enter the cockpit. So the view wise is not good. Yep, a lot of obstruct and you got an extremely large radar. However, like as I said, this is not a fighter, it's a torpedo bomber. So the pilot doesn't have any kind of thing to access to the laser repeaters or laser weaponries. All it got is 6 size 9 torpedoes. It means that the pilot kind of need to focus on shooting torpedoes only. The others leave it to the other crews. When you exit the pilot seat, you will find that there is another position down here, which is a turret. So this is the bottom part of the turret, which can kind of provide some sort of firepower for the pilot if necessary, or just cover the bottom part of the ship. Over here, you can climb up, and then you will see another turret. This time, it's the upper part turret, and also it still can able to kind of provide some sort of firepower at the front, so that will cover the ships and also cover the upper part of the ship as well. when you're moving forward, you can see a lot of gun racks, as this place is the crew like quarter for them to sleep. So you have a bed for them to lock out and lock back in, which is nice. Okay, so let's move up. So this is the upper part of the ship, which is finished already. Over here to the left hand side, after you left the ladder, you can see there's a captain's quarter. He got a separate bed, which can also be used for lockout and lock back in the future. I mean, now you can, but I won't suggest it. Alright, just in case you want to see the torpedoes, it's fine. Because in size 9 torpedoes, you've got a lot of firepower. It means that you might want to warm them up, and also you want to kind of maintain it. So you can enter to this door. Okay, this is a launch bay for 4 of your torpedoes, which is nice. And just in case you have no time to escape, no worries. Just ask your pilot to open the door, okay, over here. And you can just kind of jump out of a ship if necessary. Alright, so over here it would be the toilet, and also with the bath, the shower. Now let's get to the back of the ship. You've got some ship's components in here, which is very nice to do repairing in here. So there's some sort of like I think is it like a shield generator or jump drive? I forgot about it already, but similar things like this. Okay, a ship modules. In the middle is the engineering station, which is very nice design, as well the engineer just simply needs to place in here so that he can run back and forth to check on the things. Over here you can see 2 of your size 9 torpedoes will house in here, but there is no point, no place for you to enter to this place right now. Although I can see some stairs over there, probably you can enter from that hole, but I can't for some reasons. Maybe I did something wrong, I don't know. Let's move on here. This one is a turret. So this one houses 2 size 2 laser repeaters, unlike the size 3. And this turret is covering part of the ships only. Let's move on. Well, we entered the back of a ship already. So this place is for you to enter the lower part of the turret again. This is a second turret that houses second turret that is facing downward and kind of housing 2 size 3 laser repeaters to cover the back of the ship, which is very nice. And in here, you can enter to another turret, which is a size 2 laser repeater turret. And this time it's covering the right hand side of the ship. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the front, because this is all the things that you can enter to the ship. You can access to the ship. Basically, the Retaliator is a kind of ship that looks like a hammerhead. not the way you play it. It's just because you really need someone to protect your ship, as the pilot himself or herself only can access to the torpedoes, which can bring a lot of offensive firepower to the enemy. But when it comes to the defensive, that would be a lot. You need someone to man the turret for you to, like, kind of covering your ship surrounding. Yep. If not, well, it will be quite hard for you to survive in the battle. In the game, it costs you around 4 million in-game credits, and it requires you to kind of willing to let people, like, trust people, okay, or it require you to have some friends to play with you in order to make this ship, like, fully functional. I mean, no matter it's defensive or offensive, that would be fully functional if you have a lot of crew on the ship. But if you are a solo player, you want to stay alone, okay, you don't trust someone to get on your ship just because you're afraid of someone stealing your ship, that's fine. But this ship may not be your choice because, well, if you really want a torpedo bomber, or you don't trust people, you want to play alone, you got another ship, which is an Eclipse, which is a stealth bomber. It costs you around 3 million to 4 million credits. So basically, it's a kind of cheaper price for you to have it. And also, it's a stealth bomber, not just a bomber, which is quite good if you talk about Eclipse, okay, and play solo. But once you got some friends and play with you, this ship can take on, like, many big ships. Like if you are doing some events like Xeno Threats and also Ninetale Lockdown, you will see a lot of hammerheads or even Aegis to hang around, like, in the battlefield. So you may hear a lot of people keep asking people to kind of man the turret or something. Well, one of those ships probably is Hammerhead, but the others probably is about the Retaliator, or maybe a Reclaimer, or I don't know. But yeah, so basically this ship really requires someone to play with you, okay? And so if you're a solo player, of course this is not your choice. That will not be your choice. If you talk about with real money, I should say, yep. Well, just in case, okay, you really want to purchase the ship, you really want to support the gameplay, and you are sure that someone will play with you, okay, fine. It costs you around $275, which is similar or as same as the Vanguard series ships. Yup, and you might see it quite frequent, as, well, every time Xeno Threats event, like maybe Ninetale Lockdown, I don't know, but Xeno Threats event, usually they got a lot of ship sales, like selling the combat ships. So at that point, you can get it through those options. But since $275 is quite expensive, so I would suggest you to purchase it in-game first, fly around, okay? And maybe you can take on some missions if you're lucky enough to take down enemy Aegis, or maybe just simply like hitting some rival gangs, like with hammerheads, to see how good it can perform. Just a reminder, a size 9 torpedoes every time you fire, and each one of them costs you quite a fortune. So just be aware of that. Yup, so basically this is all the information I know about the ship. And if you have any questions, you have any comments, like about how I should perform better, or you have other thoughts about the ship, feel free to leave a comment down below. And if you think this video is kind of helpful, feel free to leave a like. So I shall see you guys next time then. Bye bye.